Commanders at Cardinals. Two of the most electric quarterbacks in the NFL right now, going head-to-head. What is your matchup that matters here as the Commanders riding high off a big-time Monday Night Football win versus the Bengals, and the Cardinals getting back to trying to get back to that explosive offense? What do you got in this one?
Yeah, getting back to that explosive offense means Marvin Harrison Jr. needs to start being who he was earlier in the season. I guess 2 games ago, really, because he didn't start out well in week 1, and then he went off in week 2. And we know that Kyler Murray knows how to get Marvin Harrison Jr. involved. And what is that going to look like against this Washington pass defense? 21 targets for Marvin Harrison Jr. this season, 10 catches for 198 yards. 2 receiving touchdowns of 20 or more yards. So that's where these explosive plays come in, and that is tied for first in the league. So you need to get Marvin Harrison Jr. involved. Benjamin St-Juste is my best guess for who ends up going on him as far as coverage-wise, and he's had 105 snaps, 25 targets, 15 catches allowed on those 25 targets for 201 yards and 3 touchdowns. So that presents an opportunity for Marvin Harrison Jr. Again, we're going to see. Can Kyler Murray get him the ball? Is that connection still alive and well? Let's do it.
Yeah, and, just to be frank, Commanders' corners stink right now. There's no other way.
They're not great.
I would like to be a little bit different here. Normally when we do matchup that matters, I like to be a little bit different so we can, cover the game in its totality, different units going up against one another. But this is the matchup that matters because it is a potentially potent offense with the Arizona Cardinals, with Marvin Harrison Jr., with Greg Dortch, with Michael Wilson. You throw in Trey McBride in there as well. You got a lot of different options to throw the ball to. And the Commanders' corners specifically have been bad this year. 41.8 coverage grade as a team from the corners. That's 32nd in the NFL, and they have given up the most passing yards as well. 475 yards passing allowed just from that cornerback group. So I think that Drew Petzing, the offensive coordinator for the Arizona Cardinals, has an opportunity to really cook some things up, to put his matchups in really good situations, to put up a lot of points in this one. And I think that it could be a high-scoring affair on both sides. I say that, of course, and now watch it be 12-9 as a final score because that's always how it goes. But to me, it's just a ripe matchup for the Cardinals to get back to that electric offense like you were talking about and like I introed the segment with. So what is your plus factor in this one, all that considered?
Yeah, all that considered, it's on the other side, and I guess it's Cliff Kingsbury via Jaden Daniels. So it's Jaden Daniels, but it's what is Cliff Kingsbury doing to kind of start unlocking more things for Jaden Daniels? Because Jaden Daniels is on a tear. That's no secret, especially after that Monday night game. And the Commanders rank 2nd in the NFL with a 54% conversion rate on 3rd and 4th down. So it's not even like, up and down. It's not even on like the gimme downs or anything like that. It is on those obvious passing downs where you need to make something happen. And Jaden Daniels is coming in clutch. They are 92.3% red zone scoring drives. That ranks 4th. And the Commanders rank 1st in the NFL on EPA per play on 3rd and 4th down. So this is an incredible tear that Jaden Daniels is on. Can he keep it up? Can Cliff Kingsbury continue to kind of evolve this offense and keep Jaden Daniels kind of ahead of things as teams start to kind of figure it out and have some more tape on him, like we were talking about, where you get 3-4 games, you then kind of start to understand what teams are doing with their personnel, what Jaden Daniels' tendencies are, all that kind of stuff. Can Cliff Kingsbury continue to kind of evolve this as the season goes on? And that's going to be tested against the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, I think that's a really good shout out, just how often and how effective they have been at scoring. My plus factor, it's kind of a matchup that matters. Like, I'm kind of cheating here because I just wanted to talk about it. Like, you wanted to throw in Lane Johnson. Like, I kind of just want to talk about this. These are the 2 best quarterbacks in the NFL right now at throwing on the run and throwing from scramble situations. Mm-hmm. Because when you look at passing grade, when either scrambling or having design rollouts involved, Murray is 1st in the NFL with a 90.6 passing grade, and Jaden Daniels is 2nd in the NFL with an 88.2 passing grade in those situations. So this is going to be the most stressful day in the world for both of these defensive coordinators, because just when you think you might have one of these quarterbacks bottled up, you don't. And they're going to escape. And it's not like they're just going to escape and run the football. We know Jaden Daniels can do that. We know Kyler Murray can do that. These guys are evolving to the point where they are keeping their eyes deep downfield, and they're about to hurt you a lot worse than just the quarterback picking up 5-6 yards on the ground. Like that might be like that. Jaden Daniels might take off for a 5-6 yard gain for a first down, and the defensive coordinator might go, all right, thank God. And it might be the same thing on the other side of things too, just because of how good these guys have been when they've been on the run. I cannot wait to watch this game. Thankfully, I already said that if you have one extra screen to put it on Colts Steelers, and that's a 1 o'clock game, because if you have that extra screen still for the 4 o'clock slate, put it on this one, because I think it could be an absolute quarterback
Quad
show.
box, man. Quad boxes.
Well, not everybody's got it like you, Carmen. Not everybody's
Stop,
got it like
Trev.
you.
I've seen your setup. If you've got multiple TVs, so even if you didn't have a quad box, you would have.
I didn't say it was me. I didn't say I didn't have it like that. I'm just saying other people out there might not have it like that. No, that is of course the way that you want to try to go. The 4 screen setup is it's the way to be.